Next, the verdict is in this evening. The former drug company CEO Martin Shkreli found guilty of lying to his investors. He was the man who was once accused of hiking the price of a life-saving drug by 5,000%. Still tonight, Shkreli and his legal team are celebrating the verdict. They call this all a witch hunt. And his lawyers smiling today, even predicting one day Shkreli would develop a drug, a cure for children. ABC's Lindsay Davis at the courthouse.
That so-called bad boy of pharmaceuticals, Martin Shkreli, found guilty this afternoon, yet still defiant.
This was a witch hunt of epic proportions, and maybe they found one or two broomsticks, but at the end of the day, we've been acquitted of the most important charges.
After nearly a month of testimony, the jury took 5 days to convict Shkreli of 3 of the 8 counts of securities and wire fraud he was facing.
And we're gratified as we stand here today at the jury's verdict. Justice has been served.
Infamously outspoken and notorious for raising the price of a life-saving drug 5,000%, Shkreli was true to form today, live streaming from his home right after the verdict.
I'm one of the richest New Yorkers there is, and that's after today's outcome, it's going to stay that way.
Shkreli has always been quick to write off his critics.
One of the headlines even saying that you were the most hated man in America.
Not a greedy person.
Even his attorney today bemoaned his client's persona.
Martin is a brilliant young man, but sometimes people's skills don't translate well.
The defense claimed there were no victims, that in the end, no one lost any money, and putting him in jail would be a mistake.
All right, Lindsay Davis joins us live outside the courthouse in Brooklyn. You were there today, Lindsay, and we saw Shkreli upbeat, even joking with reporters at one point, saying he feels like he won. Does he face jail time here?
He still does, David. He faces up to 20 years behind bars, actually, though he'll likely get a lot less time under sentencing guidelines. He's now awaiting a sentencing date, David.
Lindsay Davis in Brooklyn. Thank you, Lindsay.